Doom, doom. I always love I always love that music because I kind of like do 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 do
I
do.
know, right? I know. It's pretty awesome. So, hey, we're talking about our foundation wardrobe, right?
Ooh, do you get your
Well,
wardrobe ready?
I don't because I have to get like my undergarments ready.
Yeah, I got mine too.
Okay. This is my foundation undergarment, my favorite product, my foundation primer.
It's like the lingerie that you put under that nice outfit that you know.
It's the base layer when you're going outdoors for a run in the winter.
Yes, it's the long john.
Yes. It's the merino wool shirt when you go tobogganing in the winter. Why
Ooh,
are we talking about like winter stuff?
I don't know. It's chilly up here, not that cold though.
Well, we had the fire going last night, so it's how cold it
Ooh,
is here. It's not that cold. We just like lighting fires.
well, it's kind of fun because you got your own fire pit and
Yeah.
it's a nice backyard, right? So,
Well, we lit a fire in the house, not in the backyard.
oh, I thought you meant outside.
I have one of those this afternoon too. Yeah. Who's watching? I
There.
see people watching us. If you're watching, give us a something below. Give us some love.
Yes. And tell us who your name is because we don't always
We can't tell.
know,
Yeah.
right? So we like to give
I
shout outs.
know. We really do.
We
Oh, hey,
do. What?
it's another
Ooh,
favorite
I
product.
see something.
I see it too. So I don't know, guys, but I'm pretty cheesy this evening. Vanessa had to mute because she can't stop laughing. How bad is that? So, the first of the foundations that we're going to talk about this evening is one of my favorites. It's one that I've been wearing a lot during COVID, which is our CC cream. And I love this one because it has 8 different benefits all in one pump. Eight. Yes, I couldn't even hold up the right fingers if I wanted to because I'm a little deficient that way. Anyway, so it protects, it brightens, it corrects, it minimizes redness, it conceals, it hydrates, it reduces the visible signs of aging, and it defends. What? That's a lot of stuff. It's lightweight and it gives you a natural, flawless, dewy kind of complexion. It's got lightweight pigments that help to blend with a broad range of skin tones. So it actually like mixes with the natural oil in your skin and it gives you like a perfect color match. So you put it on and you give it a minute, and then it will actually set into like the right color for your face so that you don't have to be that pumpkin heady person, you know, the one with the line. If you see those people, I told you before, if you see somebody like that, send her my way. She's my people. I got to fix that. So I want to tell you that this comes in 5 shades, five. So it comes in very light, light to medium. And in the summer, I'm in the summer, I'm light to medium. And in the winter, I'm very light. And then it also comes in medium to deep, deep, and very deep. And the thing that I love the absolute most about it is that it's a pump and you just need one. That's it. And I use it on this amazing little foundation brush. So I'm going to work on getting this on my face. And then I think Vanessa's going to chat at you.
Yes, because the next one I'm going to talk to you about is our Time Wise 3D foundation. Now you can get this in luminous and you can get it in matte. So what's the difference, right? Like what is the difference? Let me tell you, because wow, 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 it is amazing. I didn't realize I use it and didn't realize I've been using it since it came out. I usually switch it around a little because sometimes maybe I'm a little lazy and I like to do more like the CC cream. Or maybe because it's warmer, I like the CC cream. But honestly, you can switch between the matte and the luminous 3D foundation too, right? So let me just tell you a little bit about it. Like, I couldn't believe when I was reading this, it's got inter-telematch technology. Now, what is that? Well, it is for your true shade. So they have actually matched up 1,000 women's skin tone, like from all over the world. And they were working with 3,000 varieties of different skin tones to create this foundation. Like, how awesome is that? Right? So they were working on it quite a while because it just came out not long ago, and they were working on it. They usually work on it, what, 5 years, Karen? 5 to 10 years sometimes, some of this stuff. Yeah. So this one, the luminous one, I wear because I have drier skin. But if you're a matte girl, you can make it look luminous just by changing the brush. So if you are a matte girl and you want a kind of a luminous finish, but without the luminous shade, you could actually take a sponge, wet it, and then put it on with that wet sponge. It'll give you a luminous complexion, right? So don't worry if you have to be the matte girl, it's okay. You can switch it up. So let me just tell you, I got to tell you some of the stuff about this because I was blown away by this. The skin looks instantly brightened, and the foundation looks fresh all day. 12 hours of moisturization and 12 hours of wear. This weightless coverage foundation creates a skin perfecting finish. It really does, ladies. It's so lightweight for a foundation. It doesn't feel like a foundation. Like when I first put it on, I was like, oh, this doesn't even feel like a foundation. And that's what I love about our foundations is we can layer them. So like if you want to put any one of them, you can kind of layer each and every one of them together, or you can actually just layer a little more on, a little more coverage. Go ahead, my dear.
That's exactly what I'm going to do in a minute. I'm actually going to layer the other foundation that I'm going to talk about on top of my CC cream.
I'm excited. I can't wait. So it contains light reflecting minerals for lasting comfort. It's humidity and sweat resistant. The skin instantly looks healthier and firmer, but it's also a 3D complex. And you know what that means? It has encapsulated resveratrol in it, vitamin B3, and age-defying peptides. So, hello, thank you. Like, oh my goodness, like in a foundation, I'm like thinking, whoa, like it's not just coverage of your face and protecting you from the environment. It is also like superhero because it is totally helping with your skin too. Like, hello, okay. Like I was like, as soon as I heard this, I was like, woo.
Hello, superhero. I just like saw someone's cape like flapping in the
right?
wind. It's like that. They had to put like a little cape on the back, like.
Right? And see, you always wonder what like the difference of the luminous and the matte are. Well, see, in the matte one, it's good for oilier to combination skin. You know why? Because it has special microspheres that act like sponges to absorb the oil. Okay, superhero. Like, hello, like, holy macaroni. Like, come on, ladies. Like, this is like a foundation that is like skin care, moisturizer stuff in it. Like, hello, thank you. I love multi-purpose products. Makes me happy because if I have to put one thing on and it does 10 things, yes.
I know, right?
All you moms and busy ladies out here, just saying. So I'm going to put this on and Karen's going to talk to you about her next product.
Awesome. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about, it was like the first foundation I ever used in Mary Kay. And it is this guy here. It is our mineral powder foundation. And this guy comes in a ton of shades. I can't remember exactly how many. It doesn't really matter because there is a shade for you. And this one happens to be Ivory 2, which is the one I'm going to demo for you today. And it's got a twist and click lid. And I want to show you, it's got these little guys here so that you can twist it closed so it doesn't spill everywhere, which makes me happy. And then it's got like a sifter, right? So that you can like tap your product out. And then that way none of your product is wasted. So this has got buildable coverage and it's transfer resistant, so it doesn't fade easily. And you know, it's like, you know, you like hug somebody and you don't leave your face behind on their shoulder, right? I mean, transfer resistant makes me happy. And then you're getting the coverage of the foundation, but with the comfort of the powder, and it actually controls shine. But you can use it if you have dry skin as well. And if you want to build coverage, you can use CC cream and the powder together if you want, like what I'm going to do. And I want to tell you, this is a really quick way to get a flawless look. Sometimes when I'm doing brides, I'll do the Age Minimized 3D foundation and I'll put this on top. and it doesn't feel thick. You know, when you put on a foundation and you've got like full coverage, it feels like super thick. When you use those two together, it just feels velvety and smooth. So it's got buildable coverage, it controls shine, it's weightless, it's long wearing, and it gives you the coverage of a foundation but in a powder. And you can use it with your all over brush, or you can use it with your mineral powder brush, which is the one with the flat end. And it's got mica in it, which is an opalescent mineral, and it actually will reflect. So yeah, so it kind of like is a really cool way to use minerals, I think. But it says, let's see, transparent mineral that has an opalescent quality. Minerals occur naturally in the earth, and so this is a lightweight texture, provides luminosity and radiance. All minerals found in nature undergo extensive purification and processing before we incorporate them into our products. It also has boron nitride, which provides a smooth, velvety feel, and it helps it last longer. And then it also has dimethicone, which is derived from silica. So it gives you that silky feel, and it helps to protect skin and improve its appearance. So I'm going to show you, I'm just going to use this brush. I'm going to pick some up. I'm just going to spin this around in the lid, and then I'm going to tap it off because I don't want to be wearing it all over my shirt, right? And then when you apply it, what you want to do is you want to start and you want to go up, and then you want to end on the down. So in like a circular motion. And the reason why is because everybody has all those little hairs on their face. And if you don't end that way, your hairs stand up and everybody will look at you funny.
I love how easily it goes on. And yes, ladies, I have dry skin and I wear it too. I usually put it on top of my foundation and oh my goodness, like the flawless look it gives you, whether you're using foundation or on its own, is phenomenal. And it's, look how easy it is to apply. Right? So,
You see the difference?
yes. Yeah, see? Right?
I have pretty oily skin these days, and you can't see any shine now. So there you go. Mineral powder foundation. Over
Yeah,
to you.
don't you love that? Like you can layer, but you can layer with different types of foundation too. So kind of try something new. Try something you haven't tried, right? Because you never know you don't like it until you try it. So if you don't like it, guess what? We have 100% guarantee. You can exchange it for the product that you love. So if you don't use the mineral foundation powder, try it. If all else fails, you return it and you get the liquid foundation or the CC cream or something else, right? But I always say try stuff because you never know. Like, honestly, I didn't use it for years because I thought you couldn't use it on dry skin. Little behold, I didn't know any different, right? But we're telling you here, you can, right? You can use it by itself together with something else. And it's the same with the foundations. Like, you can use, like, I can use a matte foundation. I don't because I don't need anything to absorb oils, right? So I use a luminous because I have drier skin and it just sets nicer on my face that I like, what I prefer, right? But try them. You never know.
Can you guys see how smooth that is?
Yeah, see?
Crazy.
So I'm going to talk to you about the next one we have. It's called Endless Performance Cream to Powder Foundation, or EPCBF. I always wondered why it's such a long thing, but it's describing what it is, right? Because it is endless performance and it is cream to powder. So it goes on as a cream and it dries to a powder, right? So it does make sense of why they call it that, but I always see these long names and I'm like, okay, let's abbreviate that little one a little bit, maybe just cream to powder. But let me tell you, this is one of those endless performances, perfection that lasts, right? It's heat and humidity in the forecast, your foundation will still look perfect. So if it's a hot summery day, or if you're in an area that is quite hot all the time, or perhaps your office is, right? Maybe they turn the heat on all day and you're always warm and hot. I know in my office, it was the opposite. In the summer, I would cook, and in the winter, I would freeze, right? So this is a perfect solution for you. It keeps freshly applied look even when temperatures rise. It's heat and humidity resistance. helps with control the shine, and it's a flawless finish. And it's also if you have a long day. So if you're in shift work or you have a long day, this is the foundation for you because this foundation won't let you down. It really is transfer resistant and won't rub off or streak. It's non-driving, velvety feeling formula, right? It's just like there's so many things that are awesome about this. It has a complementary of diverse skin tones, right? So we have from ivory to bronze, right? And honestly, ladies, I love this. And I actually use the blending brush to pick it up. I used to use a foundation brush, but then I seem to pick up way more than I actually need it. So these little brushes just swipe it and I grab enough. So that's why I like this blending brush because I can just swipe it across and then get enough of what I need, right? And it doesn't look like very much, but ladies, there's a lot there, right? And what I love about this is in the summertime here in Ontario, we sometimes get tropical weather. And this is the best foundation for that kind of thing. It literally outlasts the heat wave. Right? And so you put some on and then you decide, okay, is that enough? Guess what? You can add more. Right? That's what I love about it too. And I find with the blending brush, I find that you're not taking like a big chunk out of it. Like, look, you can't even tell that I used it, right? But look at it all on the brush, right? So, and I find that the coverage on this is like phenomenal. Like, look, like it literally covers everything up without the feeling of the cakiness. It's true. Now, can you tell the difference what I put on what side? Right? But I love this too. I love this to put on certain areas too, because people think that they have to do their foundation all through their hair and all this and down their neck and stuff. Not necessarily. If your neck and your face match, then you don't have to go down all hair. It's only when sometimes people get color on their face and not on their neck, or on their neck and not on their face, that you're trying to match it a little bit. But foundation is supposed to look natural. And honestly, the 3D one, this one, the one Karen's talking about, these are all natural looking foundations. They are not meant to be seen. So if you see them, you have the wrong shade, right? That's all. If you see it, you have the wrong shade. Because honestly, I have played with these and put a lot of layers on and I still don't see them, right? It still looks natural. So how about you, Karen?
Sorry, I was just I was killing a mosquito hawk.
Oh yeah, you guys got them down there.
Yeah. So hey, somebody commented and said we're doing an awesome job, but I'm not sure who it is. I wonder if they could tell us their name.
Yeah, please. And thank you.
And totally, if you can see the product, you have the wrong color for sure. 100%. It's meant to blend in with your natural color and to really even it out, right? So, and also the thing that I love about some of the products, not necessarily CC cream, because CC cream you kind of put everywhere, but the 3D liquid in the cream to powder, you can just kind of spot treat. You don't have to put it all over your face. Like if you've got rosy cheeks and you want to cover them up, you can. And if you've got discoloration somewhere, you can cover that up. Or if you want to just blend your neck out, you can do that. And it's natural enough that it doesn't look weird, right? Because some foundations you have to put it all over your face, right? I mean, like when I was 15, I remember like dumping the whole bottle in my hand, trying to like blend it all out. Of course, it was the wrong color because it was my mom's foundation. And I was using like the whole bottle.
Well, that's what we thought. Like,
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I thought. I thought like if you didn't feel it, you weren't wearing enough foundation,
Yeah.
right? And it's the opposite thing. You're not supposed to be able to feel it. It's supposed to be all natural looking. You're not even supposed to look like you're wearing foundation, right? That's what you want, right? And
So
why do you wear
like,
foundation? Think about it.
So it's like an hour later here, so I keep yawning. So if I'm yawning at you, I'm really sorry.
And think of the reasons why you wear foundation. People think they wear it just because, I don't wear foundation because it's makeup and I don't wear makeup. But ladies, that's not why I wear foundation. I wear foundation to protect my skin from the environment, from the sun, from the wind, from the cold, all that sort of stuff. That's why I wear foundation, because what it does is all that stuff from the outside, think of your windshield, like that dirty old windshield, that goes on your face. Well, guess what? Goes on your foundation, doesn't go on your face. Right. So that's why I wear it, because it sits there. And then at night, I just wash it down the drain. And how about you, Karen? Do you have a foundation wardrobe?
I have them all. But I do the same thing. I make sure I always wear foundation because that is the thing that I wash off, right? I don't want all that gunk sitting on my face, right? Especially with what's out there in the air these days. Like, honestly, and especially with people being like sick and COVID-y and stuff, like I want to wash that crap off my face. Thank you.
Exactly. And I actually have a foundation wardrobe, ladies. I do switch up the colors because as the summer comes into fall and you get into winter and stuff like that, we're getting less sun, right? So I switch it up. Plus, I find that I'm not as combination as I am in the summer, as I am in the winter. So I go right luminous full foundation.
Yeah,
but in the summer,
this is my winter color, yeah.
Right. And see, and it's not a huge difference because I don't really change color that much. I just get a little bit of a tan, a little bit of color.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you do.
Yeah, okay. I'm a sun baby, yes.
Yeah. Well, having a foundation wardrobe is important. So one thing I want to tell you is that if you aren't sure what color you need to be, then do an appointment with your Mary Kay Beauty BFF, because we can do a color match for you, and we can do it virtually because we have this really awesome foundation finder quiz that Mary Kay gives us, and honestly, it's eerily accurate.
It is. It really freaks me out because I'm pretty good at matching foundation, even online, ladies. I'm not even going to joke. It's one of those one of my jams, like Karen says, right? Like I'm pretty good at pretty much picking out what color, but it picks it out, and I'm like, whoa, that's exactly what I would have picked. Right. So it is, I don't know how it does it.
It's like do 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 do.
But it's cool.
It is cool. It's the cool do 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 do.
Right. And it's pretty accurate. And then what it does, what I love about it too, is it gives you a color a little lighter and a little darker. Because I know some of us, ladies, I get it. Some of us are used to the old foundations where you kind of can notice it. So I get it why you want a little darker color, because you feel like it's too light. And there's another reason why we match almost a little lighter than what your skin is because it's a canvas. But if you're not putting any other color on it, you're just wearing foundation, I agree. You should go a little darker because you'll feel like you're washed out. See, I wear a little lighter color than my skin tone because I put color on there and I want that to pop, and I just want the rest to look like just natural skin, right? But if you're not putting any eyeshadow, any blush, any lipstick, any of that other color, you may want to go a little darker, right? Don't you agree, Karen?
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? Like when you are looking at your face without foundation on it, it has definition and it's three-dimensional. But when you put foundation on it, what you're doing is creating a flat canvas. You're taking away all of the contour from your face. And if you don't add that back, then you're definitely going to look like it's the wrong color, right? And it's really not that it's the wrong color. It's just that you have to add all the chiseling back into your face to make your features pop again, because you've literally put basically one color all over your face, right?
Yep. And you don't have that sun-kissed glow, like if you're a little red, right? That covers that up, and little different things, right? So, yeah. Oh, is that you, Lucy?
I think it must be. Hi, Lucy.
Or maybe it's one of her friends in her bash. I'm not sure. But hey.
Awesome.
Awesome. So I don't have any other tips. Do you, Karen?
No, just that you need to, it is Lucy. just that you need to book an appointment for your color matching with us, because honestly, we're sitting here waiting to guess and do the do. Because yeah, like it's time to change up your color. It's that time of the year where, you know, the days are getting shorter and there's less sunshine and your skin's going to start to get lighter, and you're going to suddenly notice, probably around Thanksgiving, because that's usually when it happens, that suddenly your foundation doesn't really match you anymore, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, what happened? And we're going to say, remember we told you should be color matching. You should be color matching now, right? So,
Right? And it's complimentary. Like we'll do this with you, no cost, ladies. So you can hit us up every season.
yeah,
Like if you can call us up in, winter, you can call us up in spring and summer and just say, listen, my foundation isn't matching. Can I get a rematch? Right? And then that will help you out, no problem, right?
yeah,
Because that's what we're
absolutely.
here for. We're here to give you guys a service, right? Take care of you guys.
100%. And we miss you. So
Yeah,
book us.
we do miss you. I miss people.
So that's all I had for foundational wardrobe. What about you?
That's it.
All right. Well, usually we play a fun video right now, but apparently Facebook doesn't like it when we do that.
Meh, meh.
So instead, we'll just say goodnight.
Night.
Bye.